Welcome to the Jones Way Podcast, Episode 2. I'm your host, Lorraine Jones.
And I'm your co-host, Lavert Jones, and this podcast is for entertainment purposes only.
So, y'all know we just going to jump right in like we did last time. So, our two special guests tonight are, we have our son, Landon Jones, and then we have...
Hi, I'm Aubriana. I like to go by Bree. I know Lorraine because we work together literally side by side, so.
Okay, so tonight what we're going to do is just like random questions because my son, of course, he's 15, about to be 16, and he's already kind of like on the little dating scene. And then Bree, she is also on the dating scene too. So of course, me and Lavert are out of the kind of like the dating loop, but we talk to people about dating, and so it's just very interesting to see what people's perspectives are on different things when it comes to dating and relationships. So we have like random questions, and so we're just gonna go with the questions, and then we're gonna talk about them. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is I love you versus love you. So do y'all feel like there is a difference in telling somebody that you're in a relationship with, I love you, versus just saying love you?
I do. I think I love you is more of intimate saying that you would say to like your mother, your girlfriend, your wife, or something like that. And I love you is more of a friendly, more of like a general term, like saying what's up, like love you. It's something like if you was talking to one of your homeboys and y'all just cool, all right, man, love you, and we go on about our business. But I'm not gonna tell my homeboy, hey man, I love you. They just sound weird. They don't sound right.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think it's a big difference.
So Bree, what do you think?
Yeah, in the dating aspect, I also agree. It's like, I love you is different from love you. Like, I tell my mom, oh, I love you, but if we're accustomed to that and you got to be accustomed to that and you just say, oh, I love you, it kind of throws me off.
So does saying
It's
love
different.
you mean a person loves you any less? Because they're
might
still
not-
saying they love you.
It might not mean any less. You might be in a mood, but it's still kind of important to be like, oh, I love you.
So
Instead
if
of
you're on the
love
phone
ya.
with your dude, like on your lunch break, he's on lunch break,
Mhm.
okay, and you guys are talking, and he like, okay, babe, I'm about to go back to work. Love you. I'll call you later. You're gonna feel a way about that?
I don't think I feel too bad, especially knowing the relationship we have. It just
Mm-hmm.
depends on the chemistry.
Okay. So Landon, what do you think about I love you versus love you?
It's the same thing. You just take it out one single letter. That's it. It's the same. It's the same.
So do you tell your girlfriend I love you, or do you say love you?
thing. I mean, I could say both. It just depends.
But what do you typically say when you're in a relationship to your girlfriend?
Normally, I'll say but if I'm like upset, I'll just take the I out.
So you take the I out knowing that it's gonna make her feel some type of way.
I mean, I'm still saying it. I could just go to sleep without saying it. I mean,
But I'm saying, you say if you mad, you take the I out, so you know that's kind of like being petty because you're mad.
So do you tell your homeboys you love them?
no,
Oh, do you?
never.
That's what I'm saying.
I never say that.
Oh, they say, what's up? All right, man, love you, man.
What's wrong with loving your
That's what I'm
homeboys? Right?
saying.
I
You're
mean-
supposed to love everybody.
I mean, yeah, but that's kind of like weird. Like if I say it to your face, like I love you, man, you gonna
Like-
think that's weird.
My closest friends, like Joseph and Kit, which we know Joseph ain't here no more. I used to tell them all the time, all right, man, love you. But I didn't say I love you because I feel like it's something you
That's
tell
it.
like to like a girl or a significant other. I mean, somebody like that. I wouldn't tell nobody. So it's a difference between it's a difference in who you say it to and how you say it.
I mean, you still
Because you talking about
It's
I
gonna let her
understand.
know.
I understand, but you see what I'm talking about or no?
I mean, I get it, but still, I ain't finna say.
But you
love
don't
to
feel
the-
like it's a difference, is what you're saying?
No, it's not no difference.
But you said when I'm mad, I just say love you. So apparently it is. If you say it when you mad.
Well, if I'm mad, I might not say it at all. I'm gonna just either continue by my day or just go to sleep.
So this conversation came from, I was at work the other day, and so I called Lavert on speakerphone, And so I was asking him about something. And so when we got done, I was like, okay, babe, love you. I'll see you when I get home or something, I said. And so my friend was like, why did you say love you? I was like, because I do love him. What do you mean? Why did I say love you? And she was like, you should say I love you. And I'm like, but it means the same thing to me. So I don't think about it. So a lot of times I'll say love you. Okay, babe, love you. I don't really even give him a chance sometimes to say it back before I hang up, do I?
Nope.
No.
I just say it
No.
and I hang up. But it doesn't mean anything. Do you take it any type of way when I say love you?
No.
Do you always say I love you or do you say love you sometimes? I don't even pay it any attention, so I
I
can't
say
even.
both. I say both.
And so it doesn't matter. So do you feel like it's different when you're married?
Yeah, it's different than married.
So what's
Versus a
different when you're
relationship.
married?
I mean, I'm with you now, so it really don't matter how I say it. But if you dating, that's I can see how that can be a thing.
It's like
For some women, I
reassurance.
can see how that can be a thing. Men don't care. Men don't care whether you
They
say
don't.
I love you or love you, or if you don't say nothing, you can just call and say what's up. We just gonna say what's up, what's going on. So we don't really care. But women, they'll look at, some women will probably look at them like, well, why you didn't say I love you? What you mean you love me? That's something you tell like your friend or something. Why if I say I love you, I want you to say I love you back. Most women will be like that.
So the only time I'm going to have a problem is if I tell you on the phone that I love you and you don't say it back and you're like, okay, all right, bye. So for me, that's a problem. But I'm not caught up on the I love you versus love you. Because, I mean, you love me. It doesn't mean that you love me any less. So that's just how I feel about this. So as long as we say I love you, that's all that should matter, in my opinion.
That's true. But different strokes for different folks.
But dating, you saying is different, right, Brie?
Yeah, because like I told you, I've seen my grandparents. They've been married for 60 plus years. So I've seen them. They don't even say I love you. So I feel like to them, they already know. Like, you know I love you.
Okay.
But when you're dating, you kind of need that reassurance. Like, oh,
That
I
the-
want to know you love me. We've been dating.
So
I'm
like,
not
you
married.
don't feel like actions show love?
Actions can show, but
'Cause
it's
you can
still
make
nice
your-
to hear it.
But you
It
can
is
make
nice
your
to
mouth.
hear
You
it.
can make your mouth say anything. So I'm gonna go more so off of your actions.
You're right.
I
than
didn't
I
hear,
am.
but I didn't hear my grandma. My
But-
grandma didn't say. My grandma wasn't big on "I love you" or
At
nothing like
all,
that.
and I see
She
it
just
still.
started. She just started doing that a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I've never heard my grandma say "I love you" or none of that. She said "I'm proud of you," but she ain't never say. It's when I got older and we had Landon. That's when she started saying "I love you."
My mama doesn't say I love you either, but I know that she loves me
Yeah, I
by
didn't
her
have to-
actions. So I don't
Yeah,
feel any
you're
less
right.
love because she doesn't say it. Because my mom is a doer, and like I feel like her love language is giving. And so I know that she loves me by the things that she does for me, the way she raised me up and stuff like that. So I don't really get caught up in that. Now, I do tell my son I love you. Me and Laverne started saying I love you early on in the relationship. And so that's just something we kept up. When we broke up and got back together, we just kind of picked up where we left off with I love you.
True.
But he said I love you first. And so you remember when he said I love you first?
Yep.
So he said I loved you first. And so I was like, so now you got to tell me every time we talk that you love me. And so that's just kind of something that we did in our relationship. And so it's just carried over into our marriage. But if he says love you or I love you, it doesn't matter because I feel like he loves me.
But yeah, my grandmother, she didn't have to, like I said, she didn't have to tell me, but I knew she loved me.
Yeah.
There wasn't no doubt in my
Yeah.
mind that she
and,
loved
and
me.
that's just like in the morning when I drop Landon off at school. What do we say when you get ready to get out?
It's either I say I love you too or love you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I
And
tell
me
them
too.
the
It mean the
same.
same
I also
thing.
think
It's
that's
the
just
same.
like
I mean,
you
I look at it
say-
as the same, but of
Yeah.
course, women that are dating, it's different for them because they want the man to say, I love you.
Yeah.
Like they feel like that has more meaning. So can you understand that?
No.
I
Didn't
just
mean the
say,
same thing.
You say your grandparents and your mom. I was thinking about that when we were talking about it. And I was like, well, you've known your grandparents and your mom your whole life.
Yeah.
So you know what it gives. But it's like with a man, when I'm just meeting you, I don't know off bat that you love me. So it's like I kind of want to hear it too, just to get that
So
understanding.
would you?
As far
So
as
you would
showing
rather
me it.
hear the "I love you" versus the action?
I want both. I
You
want
want both?
50-50. I do. I can't lie. I want
Is that
both.
fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
I
fair.
mean,
Yeah, like
Okay. So let's move on to our next question. So would you tattoo your significant other's name on you? So who want to go first?
not a no, but a hell no.
oh
Why do you feel like
we
that,
can
Laverne?
do like symbols or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get a crown, like you get like a tiara for like a queen, I get like a crown for like a king.
So
or something
names
like
are
that.
off limits.
Yeah, I'm not doing no name.
Yeah, I'm not doing no names
not
either. I'm
doing
gonna
that.
pass on that.
Why you gonna pass
I
on
will
that?
get the people I love.
You don't love me.
I get
No,
family.
I'm like family
Lord.
members that
I'm
in
your wife.
past, but
You
that's
can leave
about
though.
it.
Family can't. That's the thing.
Family can leave too.
I mean, yeah, but like
So
y'all
you
still
love me
come
enough
back.
to marry me, but you don't love me enough to get my name tattooed on you?
Nope.
I didn't say that.
What?
I'm asking.
I'm not getting my name tattooed on you, on me.
But why?
I don't really. It just seemed crazy to me because, God forbid anything does happen.
Mhm.
But now, let's say me and you, we have a bad breakup or something like
Uh-huh.
that. I don't want to see you on me every day.
Why not always have a special place in your heart? Even if
No,
we're
I'm
not
gonna get it
together?
covered up. Even if
You
I'm
said
single.
no. I'm not gonna have a special place in your heart. Even
No,
if we're
you're
not
not gonna have
together.
a special place on my body. I'm getting if I stay single for the rest of my life, I'm getting that covered up. I don't want to look in the mirror and see your name or initials on me. No.
What about you, Bree? How do you feel about that?
So when people bring this up, I tend to stay quiet because
Why?
I haven't got the name, but I've got the initials, and I just feel like he did it, so I kind of counteracted, and I
Because
feel like
he
we
did
was
it?
in love. Yeah.
Do
And
you
so
regret it?
I don't regret it because I see it now. I really don't think about it. It's really not a part of my day. I don't feel bad about it. I just say it's a part of my life. It's something I
It's a
did.
story
and
to tell.
Exactly.
So could
And-
you get my initials?
A letter, Matt.
Now, babe, we got the same initials.
I would get the L and the J.
Because those are your
That's it.
initials.
Yeah,
we
I
have
would
the
do
same
that.
initials.
I would do that. Yeah, I would do that because I can always lie and say it's my name.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So let me ask you this. So if we were all in the dating world, say, we all single, me and Laverne not married, we out here dating. So if Bree, if you hooked up with a guy and he had a lady's name, I've been saying the name Glenda. I don't know where Glenda came from. So just say you dating a man.
1840.
He used to go with Glenda. So he got Glenda tattooed across his chest. Is that a deal breaker for you?
It's deep, and I'm like, I want to know what's Glenda.
Like, that's
and
his
I feel like,
ex.
and if we're getting serious and we're getting to the point where we want to go to the next level, I'm like, you need to get that taken care of.
Would you feel
So-
responsible helping him to finance that, getting that done, the tattoo removal? Do you feel, since you want it off?
I do want it off, but I didn't help him get it on there.
So
So
that's
it
a
would
no?
be his choice.
I wouldn't
to,
ask
no,
for it.
I
That's
would.
crazy to
I'd
ask
be
for.
like,
Okay. So
That's not her
if when me
responsibility.
and you got together, if I had a dude's name, John, across my chest, would you have a problem with that?
Yeah, you getting it off, cuz. Either
What?
you getting it
You-
off or
John
I'm
can
getting
keep you.
either you getting it
John
off
can
or I'm
keep
getting
me.
it
Y'all
on.
ain't finna have you if you got somebody
So what
else
if I
name
say,
tatted.
Laverne, right now, where I'm at with my finances, I can't afford to get John's name removed. Do you want to assist me with that? What would you say?
It's $1 on $1. I need my interest.
So what about you, Landon? If your girlfriend had somebody else's name tattooed on her, how would you feel?
You not with me. You with him.
But I'm saying you meet her and then you find out later on. Just
'Cause
say
to me-
let me put it like this. Just say she got the tattoo on her inner thigh. So you've been dating her for like a year
Oh,
and
that's
you don't
even worse.
and you don't
Yeah,
see it.
yeah.
That's
That's
even
like,
worse.
whoa.
That's bad.
That's even
That's
worse.
bad.
Oh,
That's
So
bad.
okay, let me ask you this.
No.
What if what if Timothy, say your girlfriend got Timothy. What if Timothy deceased? Does it matter?
Oh yeah.
She better-
get
she
his
better-
name off.
Yeah, she better remember me the other way.
Yeah.
cover it up.
So she gotta get it off.
Yeah,
That's a deal breaker?
for sure that is.
Cause like it's like a brand. Like you belong
own
to
you.
me.
Can't nobody
Yeah.
see it on her thigh?
I do.
Why is it on your thigh, though?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's enough.
Bree, what about
Hey, I agree. I'm
You
like,
agree?
get it off.
Okay.
They gone.
Okay. And which I don't have any tattoos at all. For the record, my husband does not have to get my name tattooed. I could care less about that. When he did go and get his tattoo, he was like, honey, I got your name tattooed. I was like, oh, let me see. Baby, why did it say Jones? Sir, that's your name. That's not my name. So
But
don't
it's yours too, though.
Yeah, but don't play in my face because if me and you ever get divorced, Jones is your last name.
Mm-hmm.
McGraw is mine.
Well, it wouldn't fit. It wasn't that big.
Well, okay. So we're gonna move on. So, a lot of women complain about these men not texting back, not calling back, and things like that. So, is there a time frame when you're dating someone on texting? So, like, if you text your person at 9:00 in the morning, do you feel like they should text right back? Do you feel like they should text back when they get a chance? How do you feel about that, Bree?
Well, earlier when we were kind of debating about it, I gave you the answer of the old me. The
Okay.
new me,
The
now
new you?
I'm going to give him a chance. You know, I'm going to give him to the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I just want to know you're safe. But I'm going to let you get to the end of the day to
So
let
if
me
you
know.
so
something.
so if you take
What would the old you
Yeah.
do
I
though?
want her
The
to-
old me, I would have been like, what's going on? Because nowadays, men are active on social media. They're liking stuff. They're posting Snapchats. So why you ain't hit me back?
That's why I turn my
It
stuff
takes
off.
5 minutes to be like, oh, hey, you know, I'm doing this and that. I'll get to you when I can. And that's what I don't understand about people. Just let me know, and I'm cool. But when you
So-
ignore me and I see you're active on other stuff, it just drives
Bree,
me
he wanna
crazy.
get
I
into
can't
it.
help it.
No.
I'm
He
not
said,
trying to get
no,
into
no,
That's
it.
why I
I'm
be
just
telling my
saying.
active
No,
stuff
Landon
off.
said
That's
something.
annoying,
He
though.
said something that is actually true.
Okay.
Okay, and that would you have a problem if he did not allow you to follow him on any of his social medias whatsoever?
No, and I said that earlier. You asked me something earlier at work, and I was like, I actually prefer that because
Not
then
to
we
follow?
won't. Yeah, because we won't have that problem. I won't have to worry about you worrying about when I'm posting. I'm worrying about when you're posting. It's just no problem.
Now
And
I'm
I would
following my
prefer
man
that.
on, baby. I'm
But I
following
would
my man on
prefer that,
social media.
though.
I'm following my man, period,
Yeah.
on social media. I'm following him because what are we doing? We can't be
Right.
friends on social media. I wish you would say we're not gonna be friends on social
But
media,
this
baby,
dating,
because
I'ma block you
this
today.
dating, the new stage. If we're 3, 4, 5 months, I don't care. I'm gonna let you do
But
you.
what is
we
going
don't
on?
have to look at realistic.
Friend,
I'm gonna look you up.
Nah,
You're gonna look me
yeah,
up.
yeah, but us not being able, so we able to be in a whole relationship out here in these streets, but we can't follow each other on social media. I wish you would say we can't be friends on social
We
media.
can't be friends.
Okay,
on
well
social
then,
media.
baby,
We
it's
block.
over.
We-
Cause I mean,
I'ma
like,
block you.
what's the problem, Linda? How do you feel about that?
You can't follow each other on social media?
Yeah.
When you first talking?
We
Yeah,
got
when you
boyfriend and
first
girlfriend. You got
talking.
real life couples out here that's got each other blocked on social media.
You
Yeah, no, I don't play that.
Now that no.
Let your daddy block me on social media, baby.
You gonna still be with
Where
him.
my
It's
phone?
up.
Where my phone?
He
at?
said
I'm
you
But it's
blocking
up.
right now.
So you feel like that's cool?
I didn't say it was cool. I just feel like at this point you already married and he blocked you. You
It's
have
being petty, yeah. It's
you
like
must
playing
have did
around.
something bad for him to block you.
It don't matter. Like, what reason would you block your wife? We don't put our business, like, if we into it on social media.
Right.
So I'm not going to never go to social media and blast him or do anything of that nature. So you blocking me for what?
Block you before you get the chance to bash me on
I
social
don't
media.
want you to see these likes.
Yeah.
So do you think women take it too far going to see who be liking their significant other pictures?
Yes,
Do you
definitely.
feel like
Yes.
do you feel
We
like men
both
do the same
It's
thing?
The same. We
So do
both
you be looking at my likes?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Why, babe? Why are you checking my likes on social media?
Huh?
Huh? Why are you checking my likes on social media?
I don't know. I just do sometimes.
Are you looking for
do.
something?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You just do it for what?
I'm just trying to see.
Honey, I'm not going on your page. That's trolling.
I
Do
know.
you agree that's trolling, Bree?
No, trolling is when you on somebody's page
Stop.
talking
No,
noise
I'm
to them.
playing. I do that too, so I can't.
So when
I
you
can't-
dating somebody, do you check their social media?
it just depends. Sometimes I get the urge and I won't do it, and then sometimes I give in. It just
Now, if you go on
depends.
there and be like, oh, let me see.
Yeah,
No,
You gotta
check the
I'm-
comments.
I'm just,
Comments.
You gotta
just
check
You
the
got
comment
it.
section. out.
Yeah, the comments.
Now, like, if Laverne
Now, if
stuff
I
come
know,
down my
now,
timeline,
I don't.
cool.
Honestly, I don't. But if I notice,
it's being repeated.
like some, if I get like some dudes or whatever, they'll like certain things and not like certain things,
Yeah.
but they always like this type of stuff. I'm like, okay, let me go see who.
So
this
if the
is,
same
and
dude is
I'm-
every time I post something, if he likes it every time I post it, that's a problem?
if he like everything you post, but he don't like anything that you post of us together or family stuff,
That's
it's
a
just
problem.
you. Oh yeah, now I'm watching him.
Is that valid, Linda?
Yeah, that's valid. Cause why
Yeah,
you
I'm
liking
watching
her,
him.
why you liking my female stuff? if I like your female stuff, it'd be a problem.
But cause see, I'm petty. I go find who your mama is, who your sister is.
Yeah, I like your mama.
What you
And
gonna do? Like they son?
I'll comment hard eyes, too.
I'll photobomb that stuff.
Yeah.
What you mean, like liking?
Yeah.
Heart? Oh,
I'll
so,
let you. You gonna know that I know.
So you going
that
for the
you-
mom and the sister?
No, I'm not going for him, but I'm gonna make it. You gonna know that. Hey, I see you. I can play the same game.
Mm. Oh, okay. So, moving on. So let's talk about this. So, would you all agree that when you're dating, you're not in a relationship, you're just dating? So, do you agree that you can see multiple people, you can date multiple people because you're really single because you're not in a relationship? Does everybody agree that that's true?
You can, yes, I 100% agree.
Okay, so I've got a
If you're going
question.
to feel away.
You don't agree with that, Landon?
No, because
Okay.
dating to me, like, that's basically being in a relationship.
that
Nowadays,
should
it
be
is.
expressed.
Dating and
Yeah.
being in a relationship. So if me and your dad are dating, we just dating each other to see where it goes. He could talk to other people. I could talk to other people because there's no commitment on the table.
Yeah.
We just dating to see where it's going.
Yeah, we're not exclusive.
We're not exclusive. We hadn't had that conversation. We're just kind of like testing the water. Do
So
you
you
feel like?
saying
That's
Yeah,
like having
and
a
if,
roster to
and
me.
if you're gonna feel away, you should express that you want
To
to
me, that's
take
like
it to
having
the
a
next level. You want a relationship. Because dating, I tell people all the time, because I say that openly, I'm dating. And if you're going to get offended, then you need to take it to the next level on your own. Because in my eyes, we're dating. So, hey, that's free game. I can talk to as many people as I want. But,
do you agree
with
with
that?
I'm just
Do you
saying,
agree?
I mean,
Disagree?
I'm not dating
I
period,
mean,
so I'm
that's
honest.
facts.
I mean, yeah, but, like, I feel like that's the same thing as having a roster, like I said. Like,
A roster?
yeah.
What you mean a
Like-
roster?
Like,
Just
you
a bunch
can.
of different girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can do that when you're not in a relationship. Can't nobody be
Yeah,
mad
it's
about
not
how you
wrong.
move, what you do. Now,
Can't.
is that typically how it go? No,
No.
because
No.
women, when you start spending a little time with them, a little money on them, they feel like y'all go together real bad.
Oh, Lord.
And that might not be the case. So you have to talk about those things. But here's my question. So, Lavert, if you were dating me and you were dating another woman, Valentine's Day comes around. Are you going to buy something for both of us or are you going to buy something for one of us?
Whichever one I got the most feelings for.
Yeah.
So, what do you mean? Do you have feelings for both of us if you dating both of us?
No, one could just be more of a sexual thing,
So, one that you're sleeping with.
and then the other one could be more of I'm thinking we on the verge of making it serious. So if I'm finna go ahead and get rid of her anyway because I want to be exclusive with you, then I'm not. Ain't no point in me. Why would I waste my money on buying her something?
Okay. So, let me ask you this. What if...
I wouldn't even say waste my money, but it ain't no point of me leading her on.
Well,
to
you
make
lean
her
her on
think-
because you done slept with her.
No, we
Yeah, that's
know. No, we know this is what we doing.
But you sleeping with her, so
Oh,
she,
that's
you,
not
you
dating.
getting her goodies, but she don't deserve enough for Valentine's Day?
Hey.
especially if she ain't
How
buy
you
me
feel
nothing.
about that, Bree?
But if she didn't buy me nothing,
Hey,
either,
like he said, that's already been established. I feel
yeah,
like
we
we've
already got that
talked about
established.
that.
So you feel like
this is what this is.
Yeah.
This is
yeah,
what
when
this
we
is.
dating, we ain't established nothing. There's no commitment or
But-
anything.
No, you
People
asked,
know.
You
You
asked
know.
me.
Whoa.
You
What would I do?
definitely know.
I'm telling you, it's
Right.
already established. Hey, this is
Uh-huh.
what we doing. I really have feelings for you,
Yeah.
but maybe we not at that level where we are intimate yet.
Mhm.
But we're getting to that point. So once we get to that point, it ain't no more need for me to
Yeah.
talk to her or mess with her.
But I'm
'cause
saying you
me and
dating us
you
at the
there.
same. So the scenario is you dating us at the same time. So just say I'm,
I'm
the
dating
one.
y'all at the
It's
same
different.
time.
It
But
be
if
different.
we taking it, if I got more of a dudes know, I'm not even gonna. We know. Come on, I'm trying to say it without being rude.
No, just say
Just-
I need
just
to
be
know
like-
what's going on.
we
Spill
know who
that
jump
tea.
offs and who not. We know who we gonna sleep with, whether we gonna actually just sleep with them or whether we gonna be with them. It's a we.
How do
most
you
men
determine
know.
that?
It's kind of hard to say.
Did you know you was gonna be with me?
Yeah.
How did you know
Because
that?
I told you was gonna be with me.
No, you didn't tell
Yeah,
me
that's
that.
right.
No, you did not. So let me ask you this: if you go on a date with a woman on the first night and you sleep with her, is that somebody you would consider being with?
No,
Why you wouldn't land it?
you gave it up too easy, man. Come on, that's.
Laverne?
You gave
I
it up
would.
See,
too
I'm
easy.
gonna be too real.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean-
so
So what
real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be like, it could go either way.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
can.
you really know, and just being a dating woman, you know.
So
Like,
you sleep with a man
know-
on the first night, are you gonna think that that's what he do on every first date?
No,
Most
because
women know.
people are
Most
different,
women
though,
know
but you
when they
get
meet
the
a
vibe.
dude,
You can
they gonna
tell.
sleep with him or not.
You can, yeah, and you can tell. If you can tell if a man's like that, you can just tell.
You could
That's
tell.
all I can say. Yeah, you can tell. They give it.
So
up
is a woman
easy.
wife material if she sleep with you on the first night?
Unless
Yeah.
you that guy, then
She
if you're-
can be, yeah.
If you're a decent looking guy, then no, she's just doing that to everybody. I'm just keep.
What if she's not though? What if she just took a chance?
What if she
with
just
you?
vibe with you
might be
that night and y'all
hot
had a
The
good
vibe-
time?
the vibe
You
be
don't know.
And like,
that.
let me tell you
y'all not
something.
lying,
Let me
but-
tell you something about these women in their 30s, 35 and up. They be hollering about, we not finna waste no time, baby. We finna see what it's about. Because if it ain't
Yeah.
about them, we finna go.
Bye.
That's what they say.
You
They
have
want to go on and
to.
get on down and see what that thing doing and go from there.
Because you
So
don't
they-
want
so
to
they
be
gonna hit and
disappointed.
dip.
Like,
That's
Yeah,
what
because
I'm
if it's
You
going
got-
if it's
Women
trash,
today
It's
act
garbage, I
just,
gotta
women
go.
today act
Listen.
just like we do.
if that thing ain't thinking, what's finna happen, Bree?
bye. I gotta go.
And Bree is in the dating world.
I gotta
So
go.
a lot of these women are saying, yeah, I'm finna get out here and I'm finna see what that thing doing. And if that thing ain't thinking, I'm finna go on.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what
Do
I'm saying.
y'all do that?
Yeah.
I mean, but when
Yeah.
dudes do, people say it's a
Be
Do
for
problem.
that all
real.
the time. What you
Be
talking
for
about?
So
real.
y'all sleep with a woman and be like, nah, I can't be with her. It's trash.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I mean, but it is a difference between, okay, I'm sleeping with you, but I really like you. And once we get us, like I said, once we get that established, that me and you, we starting to get more familiar and it's going further, then it ain't no point. Why would I, ain't no point in me buying her no Valentine's.
Okay,
For
so-
one, like I said, we already know what it is.
Okay, so Bree, so you're dating a man. You've been dating this man for 6 months. So you're dating him 6 months up until Valentine's Day. Do you expect something from him for Valentine's Day?
About
There's no commitment. You're just dating.
okay, if it's no commitment, I wouldn't expect anything. That's just being honest.
Even
I
if you're
really
sleeping
wouldn't.
with him. Listen.
It's no commitment. We already
ain't no
know.
commitment,
We're
but-
just having fun.
But why
It's
does
how
it-
I would take it. I would feel like I
Why
wouldn't
does
really
what?
expect
But why does
anything.
it always has to come with a transaction? Like
That's
just
what
because
I'm
we
saying.
sleeping with
And
each
that's
other,
honest.
why
If
they got to
we
come with a
know.
transaction? If it
I'm not.
if
I'm
it
not
come with a
expecting nothing.
transaction, then hey man, I can cut out that relationship
So
crap
you
out.
think, okay, so you done spent 6 months with me and we are dating. Cool. You don't think enough of me on Love Day, one day out of your Valentine's Day, to give me anything?
It's a capitalist.
What about for
holiday.
my birthday?
It's a capitalist.
So 6
holiday.
months in, you dating this guy. Should he get you something for your birthday? And you sleeping with him?
What if my birthday come before yours and you didn't give me nothing?
That ain't the scenario. Bree, do
Lord.
you expect something?
Lord. At least
Kinda.
a little dinner or something like.
Okay,
That's
so
cool.
you cannot be
The dinner
out
cool.
Okay, it's
The
my
dinner- the
birthday
dinner-
though. Birthday.
the dinner is
That's
cool.
birthday. I
The
take my
dinner is
So
birthday
you
cool.
cool
serious.
on Valentine's.
I take my birthday serious. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I want to do something for my birthday.
But you don't
Val-
expect nothing for Valentine's Day, but you do expect something on your birthday.
No, because as they say, Valentine's Day to me is like, it's a love day.
It's
You
love
should show
day.
me love me every day. I feel
You
like
should.
that should be.
But that one day on that calendar that them people
Yeah.
done put on their calendar, you better come through with something.
It's a capitalist holiday.
I don't
It's
care
not
what
real.
kind of holiday it is. Everybody else gets some love but me. And we out here doing what to do, and you don't give me nothing. You don't think enough
that's
of
the
me?
love I give you.
Nah, you need to come with something else, buddy.
The love I
Man,
give
so
you.
you dating a girl, you not gonna get her enough for Valentine's Day
Nothing.
if you ain't her
6 months.
boyfriend?
6 months.
I mean, no. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like,
with you.
But you not seeing nobody else but her. Y'all just ain't putting no titles on it.
Okay.
You
Until
not
I
gonna
put a title on it, then I'm not buying you that.
not
It
even
just
for her
depends on
birthday.
the type of person. If
Yeah,
you get gifts,
not
you
finna
get
buy you
gifts. If not, you might not get nothing.
Ooh, okay.
I'm sorry.
So let's talk about relationship order. So how do y'all feel like the order should go? Dating, sex, then the relationship.
God.
Sex, dating, then the relationship. How? Because it seems like from what I No, it's sex. Really ain't no dating. A lot of women say they ain't never even been out on a date
Oh, that's just sad.
at all.
That's just sad.
Yeah, it is. But so what do you feel like the order is, Bree? Dating, sex, then a relationship?
I
How
feel
do
like
you feel
you
like?
honestly feel like dating and sex is one of the two, but
Yep.
dating, sex, and then relationship because you just know.
Okay.
by
How do you
then.
feel, Laverne?
Well, I'm married, so.
How did you feel before we got married? How did ours go?
Dating, sex.
No, it was sex.
Well, I was trying to
We
soften the
being
blow.
honest, we being
Well, yeah, it was
transparent.
sex, then dating.
Right.
So y'all wasn't even dating. Y'all was doing it.
Baby.
Y'all was just.
Listen
What
to
was y'all
him.
doing?
So when I tried to talk to your dad, he had a girlfriend.
And she
He
wanted
didn't.
me to cheat.
He didn't. I didn't want you to cheat. He had
She
a
got mad when I
girlfriend.
told her I had a
No,
girlfriend.
he had a girlfriend, so he kind of blew me off a little bit. Then when his little girlfriend turned out to be not what he thought,
Mm.
he came crawling back. And so when he came crawling back, then we hooked up. I wasn't trying to hook up with him to be his girlfriend. I was just trying to hang out, have a good time, and all of that.
Exactly,
You wasn't just trying to
yeah.
hang out. You was trying to do something.
Yeah, I was trying to hang out.
You
I wasn't
showed
trying to
me.
go with him. Like I didn't think we was gonna
But
go together.
This is couple of years past her telling me at school that I was gonna be her husband.
That was just a joke, babe. I did not realize we were gonna get married. So that happened.
Let
Yes.
that sink in.
That happened. And so then we started dating. And then I didn't even know when we had started going together because
'Cause
I
I
was his
told you.
girlfriend and didn't even know
Yeah, I
it.
told you.
How do you just not talk about that with somebody? You just
Well, I
saying,
told you.
I
Wait.
love you,
Yeah.
we go
Yeah,
together.
that's it. That's how I go.
So you say you love you to somebody you just dating?
He said it to me first. I didn't know we was boyfriend and girlfriend.
I don't play with mine. If it's mine, it's mine. I'm gonna let you know.
Boy,
You're
stop
not
the
lying.
cap. So, yeah.
Where you at now?
Yeah, so, and then, yeah,
Where
but
you
we
at
broke
now?
up. But we broke up.
But
We
where
But
broke
you
up.
came back.
But
Y'all
where
Nah,
are
I
you
ain't come
now?
Okay, y'all both came back.
I didn't come back. He came back.
Just because where we at, it's more of a curve instead of a straight line. The start the same. Where we at now? The destination
Whatever,
the same.
Laverne. So anyway, that's how that happened. So I feel like, do you feel like stuff would go different if people dated and then didn't have sex so fast? You think if they just were dating and got to know people, that they might get a little bit further, or you think the way they going is the right way to be going with the dating?
I mean, that's like saying if you dating somebody for a year and then you find out it's trash, would you still date them?
I'd be a
If you-
little mad.
Exactly.
But what if you really like them?
I would.
Is that the most important?
No, like we were saying,
No.
you gotta find another.
It's just like we don't. The Bible say don't shack, but I believe you need to live with somebody
Yeah.
before you get
you
married.
get to learn them.
I know.
Because if you nasty, I don't want to live with you.
And you don't
Well,
know that too.
okay.
But what if they play that role? That's what's
Yeah.
scary. They could play
Yeah.
that for 2-3 years. People do that.
They
Yep.
can. They
But
can.
sooner or
You don't
later-
really
for
get to
sooner or
know a
later, the
person though
facade
until
gonna
you
come
live
down.
with them. And sometimes you live with them and you still learn new stuff about them.
Yeah.
So the next thing, let's talk about this. Is posting on social media a requirement? So a lot of women say when you don't post them on social media, you're trying to hide them or you don't want people to know you're in a relationship. So Bree, when you're in a relationship, do you feel it's important for your man to post you or you don't care about that?
I feel like it's not that important to me.
It's not.
It's just not that important to me.
Do you,
know,
post
because
when you're in a relationship with somebody?
I do, and it's random to me. And I feel like if someone cares about you that much, it'll be random. I shouldn't have to ask for you to post me. I feel like.
But if he doesn't post you, you don't feel away either way. Do you feel like it's a thin line between being private versus like kind of not wanting people to know that you're in a relationship, like a secret?
And you know, because if your person is like, you can tell if your person is not that person that gets on social media, okay, cool. But if they're always on there and then you're just not involved, it kind of does make you feel some type of way. So I would feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
But if my person is one of those that, I'm not on social media, I'm just not, I don't post that much, I wouldn't really. So it kind of can go both ways, but I would kind of feel away.
What about you, Landon? How do you feel about that?
I barely be posting myself, so if I'm barely posting myself, you for sure not getting posted. It don't matter.
So, if your girlfriend wants you to make your status on social media in a relationship, do you have a problem doing that?
No.
How do you feel about that, Lavert, when it comes to social media?
you post enough for both of us, so I really don't post nothing.
So you don't post because I do the majority of the posting?
Pretty much. I keep. I don't know. I don't think I'm not gonna say I keep it private. I do post stuff. I do post stuff of us, but I don't post as much.
Not
as you
often.
Do. No.
And I don't feel a way about it because I posted on Facebook. It says married to, and it has the person that you're married to tagged. So I don't care. But a lot of people feel a way about social media. For me, as long as I know that we're good, I don't care what social media thinks. But a lot of people do, and I feel like that's why a lot of people like y'all not following each other on social media and stuff like that, because I feel like sometimes people take it too far. So when it comes to social media, I just feel like if the person posts you, cool. If they don't, it's cool too. But now if I post you, you can't tell me like, oh, Lorraine, you posted that, take that down.
Yeah,
Like what?
don't tell me to
Oh,
delete it
but if you
now.
posting something like my company uniform or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
different. Yeah, that's different. That's different. But I'm just saying, posting a picture of you and you having to take that down because you out here
Take it down
mingling,
my side, girl.
mingling with other people and don't want nobody to know we
That's
together.
probably what
That's
that mean.
different.
That's what that mean though.
What
If
that's
they
what,
tell you to take it down, that's probably what that mean.
that they.
You probably got like a side girl.
I mean, but we all see them pictures on Instagram where the woman trying to take a picture and
And the
And
dude
he'll
be
look-
trying
yeah,
to
the
hide.
the dude would throw his head
And
out
they
to the
still
side.
be
or something
Yeah.
like that.
So
Leave him
if a guy
alone.
did you like that, what would you?
Leave him alone.
You would just leave him alone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair, but you know, everybody basing everything on social media. If you don't post me on
No.
social media, you don't love
Well,
me.
so
and-
what happens when you post somebody on social media constantly? Are you trying to make sure nobody else is trying to talk to that person? Or what?
So I'm gonna tell you this. So a lot of girls will post they do like somebody they coming out with on Facebook. Nobody know y'all public. So you go public. The first thing they get on there and say, don't try to add my man on
Yeah.
Facebook. Well, your man have to accept the friend request first of all. That's the first thing. So when you post that, then they be like, when you post somebody, here everybody come, he done tried to talk to me, he done did this, he done, that's what you get on social media. A lot of women saying that. So my thing is, if you post your man, and you tag your man, the women go and look him up and hit add friend. He has to go back and click accept friend. So I mean, do you blame the women or do you blame your man?
I mean, on IG is different.
I blame the hackers that go hack my page and they accepted the friend request.
No, ain't no hackers doing that. So on Instagram, you say it's different.
Yeah, because you can either make your profile private or you can make it public. Like, if they follow you, then they just follow you. But if you private, then you gotta
You
go
gotta accept it.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, if I post my man, if it's that easy for y'all to get to him, then he really not my man, is he?
Yeah.
No, he not.
They just follow
It don't
you.
mean
No, I'm
nothing. It's
saying
not
like,
y'all
if
talking.
he add him and then he start entertaining them, then really he not my man.
Well, yeah, that's your
Yeah,
fault.
I guess. Yeah.
So I mean,
Pick the wrong guy.
so let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like women are controlling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
more controlling than men?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you feel, Bree?
I just feel like y'all are 100% right because I am a controlling woman. And I say this as not as controlling as, oh, you can't go here, you can't do that. If I'm a person and I know I handle the finances better, I like to take control of the finances. You know, if I know I do stuff on time, I do that in that aspect. I just take control.
So this is for your in
So-
your just your relationship. Y'all are not married.
Yeah.
So you
If
feel like
we're
you should be able to
together
handle
like
your
that-
man's money?
Not money, but as if we're living together and I'm paying the bill wise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna take your whole check, but I'm just gonna spend it wisely and do what I need to do.
Spend his
And
shit.
The money towards the bills,
So he got to
Yeah.
bring you his shit.
not the whole check, just the money towards the bills.
So he just got to put the bill money in your hand. Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Lavert, you have
because
something
I
you want
can
to add to
handle
that?
it. He's not good at finances. I
You-
take
you-
control.
You want to add something to
Oh,
that,
Lord.
Lavert?
They go against everything. My grandmother taught me.
But now you did hear what she said. She said,
not good
"Give
at
me the bill
finances.
money."
Yeah.
So is that wrong?
Oh, that's fine.
So Bria, you saying give you the money out the check or give you the whole check? Let's be clear.
just get the money out the check.
and so
the
then,
money for the bills to cover the bills, because I'm good at paying the bills. Remember, so I just need the money.
Oh,
for
what?
the bills.
Man, I do that. We do that now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like I thought, You were saying like bring you the check and then you finna manage the
Yes,
check.
no.
I'm
Not
not
the
giving you
whole
my
check,
whole
no,
check,
just the
no,
money
no.
for the bill.
What you say, Landon?
I'm not giving you my whole check
No.
now. I don't went to work myself, work for 8 hours. I'm not gonna give you all my money. That's
No.
not how that's
But you
gonna
cool
work.
with giving her the bill money.
Okay, I give you the bill, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I got money for myself too. That's why I work.
So okay, so we've established that women are more controlling than
But
men.
But on that, I remember 50 Cent said his grandfather used to do that, give his grandmother the whole check.
Old school men did
and-
that. My daddy did the same thing.
But and he was like, he asked his grandfather one day, why you do that? He said because it kept her from asking for stuff that we couldn't afford because she knew what was coming in. So she didn't have no expectations of, well, such and such getting this, well, I'm not getting this. Well, you see what I'm making when I bring home for us. So it eliminated that aspect of it.
Or just showing her your check stub could too. But I mean, I get it.
Just make more money.
So when he said that, I was like, oh, yeah, I understand. But that was different. That was in different times. So.
Okay, so when we say controlling, so let me ask y'all this. So Bree, when you're in a relationship with a guy and he calls you at night and y'all are talking on the phone. So say it's 9:00 and he say, okay, Bree, I'm finna go eat and I'm finna go take a shower. If he does not call you back, is that a problem?
I'll just say knowing what I know now, it's not a problem because I know that people have other priorities. And sometimes you get tired. You might just fall asleep. So I wouldn't make it a big issue. I
Landon?
really wouldn't.
Yeah, like I might be doing something. I might just go to sleep. How you gonna get mad at me for going to sleep?
So I feel like women now have their men on like a schedule. So I feel like if you say you're gonna call me back in 15 minutes, you gotta call me back 15 minutes on the dot. If you ain't calling me back on 15 minutes on the dot, you doing something you ain't got no business doing because you off schedule. So I feel like
Well, that's a schedule.
You
I
insecure.
feel like women, but I do
out the
feel like
window.
women have men on a certain type of schedule, or that's just like checking in. So like if you check in with your partner all the time, and that's what your partner is used to, when you stop doing that, I feel like it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Checking in.
Yeah, checking in.
What you mean?
Checking in, like saying where you
I'm
finna go.
I'm finna run to the store real quick. But then, let's say on the way to the store, your partner call you. Hey man, come over here. Let me show you this new game I got. So you go over there for about 5-10 minutes. You made whatever, and then you go to the store. Well, what took you so long to go to the store? Well, I
Yeah.
went over Western House. Well, you didn't call and tell me that. That's
Okay,
kinda
that's
like,
my business.
But that's what I'm
That's
saying
kinda
when
like
I'm
checking
when I'm
in.
saying checking in. So like when I leave home, if I tell your dad I'm going to the salon, I might leave home, go to Walmart, Dollar General, wherever else I feel like going, and then I might go to the salon. But I'm not gonna call him back and say, "Hey, I stopped at Walmart. I stopped at Dollar General.
That's
Yeah.
extra. That's
I
too
stopped at the
much.
granary." Like I'm not gonna do that. But like some women do. And here's another thing. We had a conversation today, and so some women get mad when they do go in a store and they be like, okay, babe, I'm gonna call you right back. Let me talk to so and so. So they want you to stay on the phone with them while they're in the store talking. How you feel about that, Brie?
I'm the same way. I'm just like, let me call you back because I may have a lot of stuff and then I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to shop. I'm trying to do different things. So I'm the same way. I'm like, let me call you back. I'm going to call
I
you
need
back.
to focus
but
on what I'm doing.
Yeah, before I
Right.
forget
So,
something.
So, but I feel like it's like little stuff like that. And I don't even feel like they realize how controlling
Yes.
that is because it is controlling. And so, I mean, I feel like a lot, sometimes it's like overbearing. So,
And see, I got a problem being told what to do, so that right there gonna be an automatic no. I'm gonna
Yeah.
so
Me
do
and
you
you,
feel
I'ma
like
buck
checking
you
in is
every chance I get.
do you feel like checking in is required to an extent?
for safety. But like if you trying to use it almost like a GPS, turn by turn, no, then you just don't trust me.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you say for safety. So do y'all feel like the Life 360 app is for safety or for trust issues?
Both,
It's yes or both.
both.
Can you elaborate?
I mean, like, okay, say like you both don't know where I'm at. If my girl got my Life 360 and y'all text her, she'll know where I'm at. But sometimes it's for like if you insecure. Cause I mean, why you gotta see where I'm at all the time? You
Because
gonna
if I
trust
tell
me?
you I'm going where I'm going, that's where I'm going. I don't feel like
Yeah.
you should have to track me. How do you feel about Life 360, Bree?
So I feel like I got it because my cousin told me how, useful it was. You get into a wreck, they can see it. I use it for that. But we have someone around us that I'm like, she's like, oh, I check it to see where my boyfriend's at. And I'm like, oh, that's so annoying. Because why are you spying on this man and he work 12 hours a
So
day?
she don't
this and-
trust him.
Exactly.
That's insecure.
And
Or she
so
could just be
that is
stalking him.
different.
Oh,
It's like, how do you?
I leave that.
I don't want that.
I
kinda
leave that
hurt.
phone there, and I go to Walmart, go get me a straight
Yeah.
talk.
Okay,
Like, no.
so Laverne and I, we don't do Life 360. We don't do like
But
none
once-
of that.
Mm-hmm.
He started driving.
Yeah, on your kid, that's different. Like, because
What you
I'm
need Life
responsible.
360 for?
Yeah, I'm responsible for
'Cause
you.
it tell me how fast you
Baby, need to know
going,
right how fast your
where
car
you
going.
at,
Nah.
everything.
It's
Nah,
sometimes if
you
you don't
gotta pay
come
for
home
that.
on time.
Okay.
You gonna pay for that? You gonna,
Yeah.
you gonna do all that extra just to see
Yeah.
what I'm doing?
I'm
Right.
trying to make sure you ain't speeding.
We're responsible for
I'm
you.
just trying to make sure you ain't speeding.
But in your relationship, I feel like that's too much because, like, I don't get on. So, like, just say me and Laverne got plans or something and he working. Okay, so if I jump on Life 360 and check his location, oh, okay, I see he's still out in the field working. Cool. We don't even do it. We don't share no location. We got Android phones, first of all. We don't even have iPhones. Landon is the only iPhone user. So I'm not going to be on here looking, trying to check your location and all of that. Like, I'm just going to call you and be like, hey, we got plans at 7 o'clock. What time you going to be home? You think we're going to make it? I'm not going to try to get on here and check your location, but a lot of people do that. A lot of husband and wives share that for trust. So, like, if you broke your spouse's or significant other's trust, they do the Life 360. Like, if I got to do all of that, I'm good on you.
And
I don't
plus,
have time to be
work.
tracking
And
you.
plus, I work in remote areas sometimes. Not a lot of times, and I'm by myself. So that's why I wear my Android watch, my Samsung watch.
Because it sent me his location one time. It said
'cause
it was
I
like it got too
overheated.
hot.
I got too hot working on one summer. It said my supervisor ended up calling me. I don't even know how that happened. Scott ended up calling me. One of my other people in my department called me, and you
Me.
called me.
Because
And
it
I
sent
was
an
like,
alert
what
to my
in the
watch.
world is
Like,
going on?
something had happened to him. And so I checked in. So, I mean, yeah, but I just feel like that's too much. So, for me, it's a no. So, let me ask y'all this. When y'all call y'all person and they don't answer, do they have a certain time to call back?
No.
At a certain amount of time?
No.
Bree? You can be honest.
I would say I want to call back within a couple of hours because you haven't looked at your phone none between all this time.
Is she asking for too much?
No, but
No.
like I feel like nowadays, like people like me, like you can't be off your phone for like hours and hours unless you just like don't be on your
So,
phone. for, like-
Bree, what she's saying is valid?
yeah, I can see that.
So what is the timeline for you? If you call your girlfriend and she don't answer, how long would you give her to call you back?
2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours. What about
Yeah.
texting? Is it a timeline, a certain time on texting? Because
No.
some women want you to
Some-
text right back.
Some people be on D&D though.
Y'all young people do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I be on D&D. too,
I
so-
do that too.
Yeah, y'all do that. We didn't do D&D, did we?
Do not
don't-
disturb?
Do not disturb. I
Was
never
that
did
even
No.
a
that.
thing when y'all was?
Yeah.
Baby,
For
don't
real?
do that. Don't
Oh,
do
no,
that.
I
Don't
didn't- I'm just
play.
saying.
Don't
I
play.
didn't do that.
Yeah, we didn't do that. So, like, if I text Laverne and he don't text me back, I know that he working. I don't think he out here cheating. It's like women think the worst. Like, when that man does not communicate right back, it's like they think the absolute worst. If I leave home and don't talk to my husband all day long, cool. I live with him. If I
Yeah.
need him, I'm going to reach out to him. If he doesn't respond, I know it's because he's busy. At some point, he's going to respond. So, for me, it's not a problem. But some women have time, like they text you and they want you to text back. If you tell them you're going to call them back in 15 minutes, you need to call back 15 minutes on the dot. 16 minutes, baby, it's over.
Yeah, because it all depends on what I'm doing. If I'm working and I'm focused solely on that, or even driving, yeah, I'm not answering. I'm not.
So I
texting,
think
I'm
that's
not
kind of
doing that.
controlling that the person has to call you back like at a certain time. Like if he don't call you back, maybe he was tired, maybe he worked all day, maybe he fell asleep. So I do feel like a lot of women put men on schedules, and I feel like men do it too, but I feel like women do it more so than men. Do you think that women do it more so than men?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I do.
I feel like sometimes when you're in a relationship and you share certain things on social media, I feel like sometimes your significant other feel like you're talking about them. Do you agree?
Like
Like
you mean?
what?
It just depends. Like, I might share a meme that I can just relate to, or I understand where they coming from, and then I share it, and then my significant other be like, "Oh, was you talking about me when you posted that?"
I don't like how was
To
it
the
like,
extent of, let me
Is it a
explain.
bad meme?
No,
like
say you're
if
talking
you
to
if you put a
someone.
meme up talking about I'm just looking for inner peace or something like that. I'm like,
that's gonna
What?
trip me out. I'm like, what?
what?
But I'm
peace you
just
look-
saying, like something that you agree with, like anything. It could be anything, something that just makes sense.
I'm like, okay, cool. I like it. I mean, I won't think it necessarily about. Now we just got into an argument.
That's
then
it.
you
now,
post something
and
petty,
now you
then,
posting
yeah,
something
I'm
like
gonna
hot,
But if it's just
hot
something
girl
random.
summer or something like that, I'm like, oh, okay.
But
Well,
if it's just something random, what you think, Lan?
Something random. I wouldn't trip if it's not random.
Okay. So tell me this. What do you feel? How do y'all feel about open relationships, Bree? Would you be open to an open relationship?
No, I don't want an open relationship. What's
But
mine
you
is
open to
mine.
dating, not an open relationship.
Dating, but if it's a relationship, I want my person to be for me. I'm for him.
Landon, how do you feel about open relationships?
That's like dating. I mean, it's not a relationship at that point.
Yeah.
You're sharing yourself to other
Right.
people.
That's called an open relationship.
That's dating at the same. That's literally what dating is.
Would
you might be in a relationship, but you still dating other people.
So would you open to? Would you be open to an open relationship?
No, I'm not gonna be with you. You know, I'll get with somebody if you're in an open relationship. I'll like be the person you're talking to outside of a relationship, but I'm not gonna be.
So
in an
you
open
would talk to
relationship.
somebody that's in an open relationship, and her dude is allowing her to talk to other people.
Yeah, if he dumb enough to let her be in a relationship, then yeah.
What you
talk
talking to
her.
her? So you don't want it to go nowhere?
I mean,
Would
I
you
can
make
just
her
be
your
talking-
girlfriend?
No, for
You-
sure not.
You would then be talking to her?
Yeah.
Laverne, would you be for an open marriage?
No,
No,
no.
you don't think.
I wouldn't be a free man for too long.
So let me ask you this:
No.
Do you believe in giving in marriages like how people give passes? Do you believe in giving passes?
Pass like on what? Cheat?
Yeah. So you
no.
get a pass to go out.
No,
and do-
no, you don't get a pass on that.
You
No,
get a pass to go out and do whatever you
no.
want to do with whoever for one night.
No,
No.
you better stay with them. No,
Crazy.
No,
no,
Bree, you don't
no.
believe in the
Be
pass.
No.
single.
Be
No.
single.
No. You work
So
it
some
out.
people, when they be married, they be like, you might get bored with your
Alright,
person and you want to
alright,
spice it
that
up.
They're
pass,
crazy.
that pass you give
Gonna turn
might be
into
the
cheat.
pass that keep passing you
Right.
by.
Well,
once they
but
they
I'm
jump
saying
on that
people
bus,
do
they
it.
gone.
Some people do it. So I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
they do.
it's,
Some married people do that.
and a lot, and it's
Like
people,
if it's an older dude dating
got a
a
younger
younger
woman?
woman, or vice versa, an older woman dating a younger dude, but they
Uh-huh.
married.
uh-huh.
They, if maybe the sex drive gone, or maybe they sex drive gone, a dude might have ED.
So let me ask you this, Laverne. So just say if we get to a place in our marriage where you have erectile dysfunction, am I gonna be free to see other people, or would I be free to sleep with somebody else? I'm just saying hypothetically. How would you?
That's not even in my genetics.
But I'm just
You better
saying,
get
if
another
it
one.
happened, babe, we're talking hypothetically. Would you be okay with me sleeping with somebody else?
If I don't find out, I don't know. But no.
But I'm saying you wouldn't give me permission to do
no,
it,
no.
Landon.
you better get it up.
What if
Somehow.
it don't come up,
Well,
son?
you're not doing a good enough job. You're not doing a good enough job. You better get it
Sometimes
up.
you can't get it up.
you better get a honey pack.
Yeah, you better get it up.
I
Hey.
know. I
Bree,
agree.
so if you've been married to a man for 20 years and the doctor was to say, Brianna, you cannot have sex anymore for the rest of your life. What you gonna tell your man to do?
Wait, I can't or
You
he
can't. No, you can't. What would you expect for your
He
man
better
to
be
do?
loyal until I plug over or something.
Okay, so if your man can't do it no more and your sex drive is still up and going, would
I
you
guess
just?
we just have to find another way because I wouldn't even be like that.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Something.
Have you seen that movie, The Lawnmower Man?
No.
So the Lawnmower Man, that man was on medicine and he could not get it up at all. And so that young girl, she loved him, but baby, she got down with the Lawnmower Man who could get it up. And like the
Oh.
man, he couldn't do nothing good. Like he couldn't get it up. He didn't have nothing else. His mouth went nothing. So She got with the lawnmower man. Now I ain't saying that it's right, but I'm just saying if that happens, what?
You
Honey,
can't blame
you don't have
her.
no
If-
no
if-
comment.
If you do end up cheating
Mhm.
and I catch you,
Mhm.
it's over.
Okay.
It's over.
So you expect for her to just deal with it, right?
Just like you would expect me to just deal with it.
Through sickness
I didn't say
and through
that.
health.
You
So
didn't
you-
ask me.
So would you expect me to deal with it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, so let me see what other topic we got. Preference. So a lot of women get mad when you say, when men say like, I don't like plus size women. I don't like skinny women. Do you feel like it's cool to have a preference?
Yeah, that's crazy because it seems like in today we're looked at as we're not looked at in a good light. Like we supposed to accept anything, but it's all right for a woman to say,
He's too
my
short.
man the man I want, he gotta be 6 foot. He gotta be muscular. He
Dreads.
gotta have a
Hellcat.
certain he gotta have a certain
Chain.
hairstyle. He gotta be making this, that, and the other. But if I go and say, I don't want no woman that got like 2 or 3 kids. I don't want no woman that's overweight. Oh, you just out here. But whoa. It's all right when you say you want this, that, and the other.
So you feel like preference is okay, Bree?
Yeah, because I have a preference.
So like I don't like light skinned men.
I don't either,
I'm attracted to darker complected men. And so that's just a preference for me. I don't want no light skinned man. And I'm like lighter complected.
And I'm
so
taller.
and it's
so-
nothing that I have against. And like, so do you want a short man?
No, I just don't.
I don't want a short man either. I don't want a little skinny man either. Cause what he gonna be? Yeah, no, I need the little size. Cause what are we gonna do?
This man.
What are we? Who,
You like
who
a
we
little
gonna
size
handle?
man?
Yeah, little man.
He
Who
like
is
to
he gonna
handle you?
handle? Yeah, I'm not gonna try it out to see.
Well,
So preference, I don't feel like anything is wrong with preference. Do you?
It's not. No, it's not. It's not.
Do you want a real skinny woman?
No.
You better say the right thing. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. But women do get mad, like if a man says, "Well," because I had a guy back in the day that tried to talk to me, and he was like, "I feel like you're so beautiful." He said, "I've never ever dated a plus size woman before," and so we did not hit it off because we just didn't hit it off, and so that was okay. I just thought it was a compliment. He's saying never talked to a plus size woman, and he felt like I was pretty, so I felt like that was cool. But I feel like it's okay to have preference.
Ain't no wrong with it. It's just don't get mad.
when I tell
It's
you,
more
my
like
type.
you know what? It's more like today's the younger women, like the city girl era or whatever. Like I want a baller, this, that, and the other. I can't even really say it's all women, but it's more that type that you see promoted and pushed in the world today that say stuff like that. But if you go, man, it take me back to this short I saw on Facebook. It was this lady. She was built like SpongeBob, 800-pound cousin, and
Wow.
and the dude asked her, do you have a preference? She said, yeah. She said, he was like, what type of man do you want? Oh, he gotta be 6 foot, muscular, this, that, the other. The dude looked like, what?
I feel like at a
So is
certain
she
point,
wrong for having a preference? We just
at a
said
certain
preference.
point, yes.
Hey.
At a certain point, yes.
Sometimes
You're 800
it's
pounds.
nothing wrong with shooting for the moon. But when you got a BB gun, you might not get there.
Yeah,
Really?
like that's
Yeah.
that's too
You
You
much.
feel like it's okay to have a preference?
Yeah, it's okay.
But it has to
have
be
a preference.
reasonable.
It does.
So it's just like I say, I don't want a light skinned man, but like if I meet a
800
guy and he turns out to be light skinned and he
Then I
treats me
give him a
right,
chance.
like yeah, I probably would give him a chance. And I feel like sometimes people miss out on their person because they have all of these high standards and they don't give people a chance. Do y'all
I don't
feel
like that either.
I
High
feel like it's
standards.
women do that more than men.
What you mean you don't like high standards? You don't want your
'Cause
woman to
if-
have no standards?
No, I'm saying, but like, if your standards are too high and you're a bum, you shouldn't have like high standards. I'm gonna just keep it. You need to have standards that fit you.
Do you agree with that, Brie?
Yeah, but I also say it's like with preferences also comes different situations. Like you have those people that are like, oh, I don't want this outside of my race. But like you said, what if your soulmate is outside of your race and you're just being difficult? And
You think that's fair?
you know, it might be. I see that a
Nah,
lot of people
that's
don't
why-
even say
outside of
that.
their
I
race.
leave that.
Love is
I
love.
see
If
that
you
so
bad,
much.
you bad.
So it don't
You
matter the
can't.
color.
Yeah.
You can't
you
be
fall in love with
mad. Like
somebody,
people
yeah.
like what they
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
It ain't no
Okay.
problem.
Well, yeah, so we done covered everything on our list. So, thank you guys for coming.
Thank y'all.
To the Jones Way Podcast episode 2. We thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys next time.
Have a
Bye
good one.
bye.